Wuju style. Put me to the test. Just try to stop me. Is that all they've got? Been waiting for this.
Hey guys, welcome to a new guide video. Today I'll show you guys how to play Wukong. Ability sequence on Wukong. Prioritize maxing the Q first because it's your main DPS tool with built-in armor shred. E is maxed out second for the engage and some magic damage, and then W last. The ultimate is what makes Wukong so good in teamfights because of the AoE, CC and damage, so make sure to put points into this ability whenever possible. Alright, so Wukong's passive gives him health regen, and then he also gets some armor when in combat with enemy champions or jungle monsters. Now we're gonna start with the E level 1 here. So that is a dash ability that deals magic damage, and it will also give us some attack speed, so it makes this champion really strong level 1. You can go for traits like this here, and people really don't expect the DPS because they usually have armor against the Wukong, and his C deals magic damage, and then he also gets some attack speed, so he has really high DPS at this point. Of course, it's not something Camille would win. So we have Q level 2 here. That's going to extend the auto range, and it will also stretch some armor. So normally, if possible, you want to use this early on in the combos. Basically our DPS ability. So first of all, we're gonna go for the Tiamat so we have some wave clear. I'm gonna wait just a bit here so I can buy one health pot. 2 long swords this early on in the game is really huge. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and place a ward here as well, just to make sure that we don't get ganked. Right, we're just gonna keep go for trades like this. Now we have W guys, so it is also dash ability that will make you invisible. And then you have this clone that will spawn, and that clone will mimic your abilities as well. So it can mimic your Q, and it also works for your passive, so it gives you more armor when you also use it with the clone. Of course, when damaging enemy champions or jungle monsters as well. Just wait for this wave here to push out. The clone also mimicked our Q right there. You can use that for DPS. Of course, it also works with the ultimate, making it really strong. Take out her W, because she has a lot of sustain with it, and if she uses it, then we can just jump in so she doesn't get the healing, because she needs to hit with the outer edge before she actually gets the healing from it. The wave is pretty big right now, and that's why I am not looking for fights. I'm just gonna let this push in here so we can get some free farm. Remember, your Q is also an auto attack reset guys, so if possible try to get auto attacks in between that ability when you use it, especially in the laning phase. That actually makes a huge difference. I should not have went in for a trade right here. That was pretty end because there's this big wave. And also if Camilla hogs the wall, then you can't really engage on her. Okay, her flash is down. I had a feeling she would go for this here before I used my W. Just need level 6, then we can go for engage because we will have combat ult. He has some built-in sustain, we don't really have that, so that's why if you take bad trades against the Camille, then you are going to struggle quite a bit. I think she based right here. You can go ahead and push, so of course E the wave here. So get some bonus attack speed, and then you can use that to push with. Alright, let's go ahead and recall, so now we have the Tiamat. I don't know why there's an Ash mid. It is for this, so we have the Tiamat right now, so that's basically to help out with the wave clear parts. She has the Sheen, so she has a lot of burst damage because Camille's Q deals true damage, the second part of it, and you can also turn Sheen into true damage. So when fighting her, we want to make sure that we dodge the second part of her Q. We can do that with our W. We are almost level 6. Then we have the AoE ultimate that will knock people up and deal damage. A lot of damage while also giving us some bonus movement speed. So we can stack up Conqueror really fast with it. Now we have it up. So this is what makes Wukong really strong in the team fights. Oh, I messed that up actually. Good. Of course, Camille doesn't really have a combat ultimate after level 6. It's more used to catch people and lock them down. Her auto attacks does deal more damage while in ultimate, but it's not really used for combat. You can also use your clone for more DPS because it will also mimic your ultimate if you need it. But in this case it was fine, so we did not need it at this point. Now I could buy this here, but then I won't really have any sustain, so I'm gonna do like this. Then on my next base, I want to get the Sheen. Or Defage I mean, and Sheen is also fine, but Defage. Because we want to make sure that we leave one item spot open, because we have free boots in the runes, so if we don't have one free spot here, then the boots won't come. Because this matchup becomes easier as we get the items, but Camille scales really well, like really well, so we don't want to give her kills at any point in the game. Needs to watch out. He might actually be trying to collapse onto set in the jungle right now. Or you could also look for roam mid. I'm gonna go ahead and push this right here. Actually recall? Okay, she did not, nice. Now guys, Evelynn is level 6, so normal wards are completely useless against her when you place it like this, so you want to place it near her jungle camps like this. Just that way you can see her when she does the camps. You do not want to place a normal ward here because she is invisible after level 6, so it's not going to help in any way. That did clear this side here, so she doesn't have camps up. Rice is really low HP, so now we can go ahead and push this wave out, and then we can try to dive her. Would have been nice if I didn't have to waste my flash right there. I misplayed quite a bit. I did not play around the ultimate, which I should have. And more importantly, a passive that gives a shield. Now I have to back off because she's gonna teleport, I think, and then she can look to kill me. But I should have bet out a shield first, and then I could went in. That way I would not have to burn my flash, but it's still pretty fine. Let's get the Fade here. We can also get the Sheen, and we have the free boots as well. Teleport is down on Camille. Bot lane is doing well, so I don't really need to save the teleport. Camille also used it, so very limited what they can do. And Evelyn is in the bottom side right now. Almost, we won that tower plate as well before it expires at 14 minutes. That's a lot of gold. The thing is, when you get teammate, you can really freeze because then you have that AoE damage around you, so it's going to end up pushing either way. No point trying to freeze. He's probably calling for Evelyn right now, but she is in the bottom side, so there's no help for now. Don't try to poke here. We do have Sid coming in here. I'm not sure if he wants to dive. If he tanks, then it should be easy. Coming, nice. I do have my ultimate up soon. Nice. I just waited for him to tank because I was really low HP. So I waited for him to damage. Then I used my stuff, so that was a pretty free kill and good awareness by Set to know that this was diveable. This is why if you're low HP as a top laner, you do not want to stay under the tower. Even though there's a huge mini wave coming in, because there's a very high chance that you are getting a dove. Of course, since you have a lot of attack speed, when you get the Triforce, you can reset the Q more often. This auto attacks will reduce the cooldown of it, so now mid game started pretty much. What do you do in the mid game? So Wukong is very good in the team fights. He's also good in the side lane if you are stronger than your opponent. So it really depends on the team comps, but right now split pushing is totally fine. I can also look to gank other lanes. Yeah, have my ultimate up. Nice, so this is why you want to move around the map as well. Remember, if you hit an opponent with the original ultimate, and then you hit them with a clone afterwards, clone's ultimate, then it will not knock them up twice. This Q is really useful for taking down objectives fast, and of course if you get that scene proc with it, then there's going to be insane amount of DPS. I'm gonna go top right now because there's a huge wave coming in here, so we need to pick that up as well. Mill does not want to fight us. We have way higher DPS even though the ultimate is down. We have Triforce completed. Yes, the type ice. Of course that's going to help a little bit, but it won't really make that much of a difference at this point when I'm this far ahead. Gonna buy that as well. We don't need the sustain anymore. Second, we still need to finish the time here. We need to sell that one, get a control ward. Vision is more important at this stage. We have the Vamp Scepter, so no need for the sustain anymore. They can go ahead and do their thing bottom side. I'm just gonna keep pushing here. Now I would like to be there for the Drake, but it's a bit too late right now, so we're just gonna keep pushing. Probably getting caught, yep. But now let's say I did move bottom side, then I would probably have lost that tower top side. Because Camille can also push waves really fast. Because of a Q, and she also has Sheen. Now we're just gonna invade a jungle and then we steal away camps. We can repeat, basically keep doing this. So after we push out the waves, then we can go ahead and invade the jungle camp, so we set her behind. Nice, got Janna, that's fine. She might actually come to take this camp right here, let's see. That's why I popped this Oracle Lens. Coming. Want to go for Camille, but she is really mobile as well. Really hard to shut down. Out. That's why we have teammate. Right, let's go around and help out our teammates right now. They want to FF, I don't know why. We can easily win this, there should be no problems at all. Gonna flank her from the side, I think he should be able to get her easily, yeah, nice. Nice, Jinx got this. So let's play for the middle tower right here. And as fall. I have enough gold for the Remnant's Hydra, so I'm just gonna go ahead and recall. So now we have a lot of sustain. I think Camille might come over, nice. That's a bit too deep. I did not respect that damage. I'm not sure how this Ashe is so fit though, I did not see that at all. This is a 9-on-1 right now. I did not see that at all, that's my bad. I'm not even sure how that works. Now it's mid lane 0 on fire. Okay, they're getting the shot down now, nice. And it is going to Jinx, that's perfect. There's a hyper carry on our team. Watch out. Now she can go in, they should be fine. Oh, it's a really good knockup. Let's pop behind. And take out Evelyn's ultimate. Damn, this Camille's shield. I wanted to burst her before. Okay, she still died, I don't know how. I wanted to burst her before she got that passive shield off, but I didn't. Just barely. Still died somehow, I don't know how. Right, not making it out this time. Go. As you can see, Wukong is really good when you team up with allies. His AoE knock-up really helps a lot in the fights. Jinx needs to farm bottom side, that's a huge wave coming in. Of course we need the distance, that is just a core item on every single bruiser right now because of how OP it is. Like the ultimate offensive and defensive item. It makes burst completely useless against you because you take the damage over time instead of receiving it immediately, and then you also have some sustain, so you can pretty much heal back up before you receive the damage. Go top before she takes down my tower. Gold. She's not used. There we go. I waited on this side here, so when she tries to jump over, then we can just wait. I'm gonna go bot as soon as I push out this way. They should be able to secure it though, because Evelyn is dead. But you never know in solo queue. I just want to make sure that Camille doesn't take my tower while I'm bottom side. Now this lens here, of course, good for taking down wards, but it's mainly for Evelyn, so when she is invisible and tries to assassinate any of my allies, then I can see in which direction she is coming from if I'm close enough, so does help quite a bit. She does not have ultimate up, she is dead. Go ahead and push as a team. If you stay group with your team, then there's a much lower chance that they actually get caught and do something stupid, so stick with them. Try to push as 5, especially as Wukong. When you play something that's really strong in the team fights, then you want to stay with your team. She does not have flash up, so she is also down. Keep pushing here. Actually, we don't have a way, so we can just back off. I almost have enough for the distance. Don't go for the Baron, that is very risky call right now. It is this early on in the game. But it is a super risky call because they can easily steal it and then they basically have the lead. Must have ultimate up, but I want that distance. That's gonna make me super tanky in the fights. Go ahead and recall, so now we have the distance. This is huge, so now is the power spike moment for Wukong. This is why he's really strong. Pretty much have all your offensive items right now, so now you can look to build more defensively. You can get items that help you with both, so you definitely want a Guardian Angel, then you can also get a Sterox Cage. That helps you even more with the burst, because you get that defensive HP for a moment. I do have teleport up, but I want to stick with these guys, because I think Evelyn will be trying to assassinate them. We can pick off 1 or 2 guys here, then we just turn that into a Baron. Not taking any of the camps, they're really scared of walking out of the jungle. Need to protect Jinx from the Evelyn here. I really want to go to the side lanes, but I don't trust people because I know they will just get caught. That's just how it is. Oh, that's a really huge ultimate by a set. That's so well played. Okay. We can go for the tower here, but Baron is actually really free. Let's go for Baron. No. Baron is the free call right here, guys. We should be going for it. Evelyn's up right now, it's probably too late. They're still going for it. I can stay behind. Two buffs coming up here. think Evelyn should be here soon, then I can try to pick her off. No way she doesn't come for her blue buff. Should be free. Champion is so mobile. I don't know all that movement speed Janna's getting, but we did get the exhaust out. And the free kill, so we have an advantage when we want to do the Drake. Take group with your team. Of course, look to farm all the time as well. You can go to the side lane when you teleport, but it's not. You can't really trust your teammates if it's solo queue. Really high chance that they just get caught out of nowhere. We don't want that to happen. I'm gonna steal away all the camps right here, so Evelyn doesn't have anything to farm left. Then I can look for a flanking position. When you play Wukong, that's what you want to do. I had my ultimate up just like 1 second too late. That is so unfortunate. I need to back off here. They're getting Baron of this, but hopefully they can survive. I actually messed up here. Okay, nice. Okay, that's actually going to delay the Baron quite a bit. I need GA for sure. If I had ultimate up like 1 or 2 seconds earlier, then there would have been a really good fight, because we want to flank on this champion whenever possible, reach the back line so you can hit that knock up on multiple people. I can teleport behind them here, as a ward here. They're still pushing. This time I do have my ultimate up. I'm gonna go for Senna. Go. That is free, so now that was a really good flank. That's basically how you want to do it on Wukong. Not what I did earlier. I mean, that was a fine play, but I did not have my ultimate up. It was delayed quite a bit, but if you can do this on Wukong, then you will win most fights pretty much. Can use your clone. An additional ultimate, but I like to use it as a gap closer. Or to do those sneaky engages, because I used my W for the invisibility. That way Janna did not see me coming. Go around here for ultimate. He's so dead. Nice. Just need to protect Jinx. Set is really low HP as well. We can just go ahead and push bottom side. The rip buff is up. Nice, it is. Gonna stay with my ADC here. Okay. You were exhausted that way too late. Probably wouldn't help anyway. Look at how fast we're healing up because of our items. We can take really shitty fights and then just heal back up. Like nothing happened. We have an insane amount of damage on that Q as well, because we have that armor pen. Just need to push safely without doing many weird things. We don't really have a minion wave here. But I'm gonna tank this for a bit. And protect their shears. Nice. Now we can look to end the game here. Okay, she ulted the other way. Nice guys, and that was the Wukong guide. So of course I do hope this was helpful. If you do have any questions, then feel free to ask down in the comments. As always, see you guys in the next video.